Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 4 now of the Fowl Forty-One podcast. As always, got your host here, Sean, Clayton, got Cade, and we have our guest, Lance, today. All right, Sean, you want to kick us off?
This is an episode that I've kind of been pretty excited for. Lance, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Lance Henkelman, born in 1970, so yeah, 55. Grew up on a ranch in Hamilton County, a couple thousand acres. It was my playground for many years, so fortunate enough to have some nice fishing, hunting. That's kind of where it all started for me.
Nice. Where's Hamilton County at? Is that Hamilton?
Well, yeah, Hamilton's. Yeah, that's the county seat.
Okay. Gotcha.
Nice courthouse there, yeah.
Yeah. Been by there a few times.
So when did you first start getting into waterfowl hunting?
Well, actually, I still have the gun today. It was a .22 rifle, a little single shot I used to hunt around with. But I remember shooting a mallard, slipped up over a tank dam there. Probably wasn't 6, 7 years old. So it was a mallard, nice mallard drake. It dove under. My dog went under and got it. I remember it like it was yesterday. So I don't know, kind of lit something right there. But I really didn't get into sure enough decoys and all that stuff for probably to the late 80s, early 90s.
Nice. You're chasing the 41, correct? Yours should be almost done, I assume, huh?
I am. I got 4 to go.
Nice. What do you have left?
Black duck, red-breasted murd, cinnamon, and fulvus.
Oh, nice. Okay. Maybe we can get them in on the fulvus hunt. We have one. We're looking at one guy I've been talking to. Apparently, he has loaded with them in Louisiana. He's I guess west of Beaumont. He sent me some pictures. Apparently, he's loaded with them. So
Wow.
yeah,
That would be excellent.
Yeah. What is we kind of do this thing, and I'm gonna let you pick your top 5 ducks you've shot so far. Any order you pick, just top 5.
Okay, so the king eider's got a rank up there. My redhead's pretty special to me. The swan's a big one for me, and let's see, common eider too is a big one. Let's see, one that was kind of tough to get. The black belly whistling duck was a good one.
Nice. We can kind of go in, if you're cool with that, go in to elaborate your king eider hunt. We're kind of all stuck on that. That's kind of our we're ready for that.
Our holy grail.
Yeah, so I mean the traveling is a big deal to me. The cuisine's always a big deal to me, and that kind of ranks hunts for me. The way the guides work, it was a challenge, getting over there. The ride from DFW to Anchorage, and enjoyed some good cuisine in Anchorage. The flight over to St. Paul was pretty tough. But once we got there, some people say, well, we could have hunted harder, but everybody got their kings and then some. So the seas were tough over there. They had big swells, and I've never been seasick.
Right.
But Mr. Tufts, well. So the following day I was on Dramamine. I definitely fed some fish. And my brother-in-law's to the left of me, and we got so the north has been blowing across, so I'm yakking over the boat. He's getting some serious shrapnel from me, and it was a pretty good joke. So yeah.
So you said you got your eider.
Got my king. Got two nice kings. Yeah.
Nice.
Got them both mounted.
Oh, nice.
Got to.
You get all your 40 mounted?
No, could probably afford it. I mean, if a man wants something bad enough, he can get it. But I just decided not to do all of them.
Right.
I've got 20-something probably, but yeah.
And you said your second favorite was your redhead. Tell us a story about that.
So the redhead, we actually shot some redheads before, but not in the 41, not as registered ducks. So we'd kept an eye out for some, and I mean, I'm not above jumping a tank or something. Decoying's the best, obviously, but I'm not above it. So
Okay.
I've done it, and
Yeah.
that was my brother-in-law had spotted some. Not what do you call it? Whatever you call it, stalking, jumping tanks, whatever you want. But it's hunting just the same.
Right.
Some guys may disagree with that, but it happened.
Yeah.
And you said what? The third one was your red-breasted merganser?
I don't have red.
No, that's what he needs to
Oh, that's what
lead.
you need.
Need 'em,
What was your third favorite?
Probably my swan.
Oh, yeah.
Where was that at?
Devil's Lake, North Dakota. That's where it all started. My brother-in-law had said, "Man, you know anybody that's, harvested a swan?" I thought, "No, I didn't know you could shoot them." He goes, "Well, you can." So we put in for a tag, and at that time, it was the hunt was in Devil's Lake, North Dakota. I don't think it is anymore. It was in November. It stayed 2 degrees all day, every day. Never got above 2. Never got under 2. Just pretty much 2. But so at that time, I was maybe still raising some kids or whatever. Didn't have a little extra funds, but went with cheap gear. Don't ever do that. I stepped in the water to get on the tender boat and flooded my right boot in 2 degrees, and we was just starting.
Oh, no.
And so my brother-in-law's left-handed, I'm right-handed, so lefty's always on my right. Well, we get there, the tender boat hadn't even got to the shore yet. Boom, boom. I mean, he drops his swan like, wow, okay. But that's how his luck rolls. Tender boat gets out, gets the swan, gets him loaded up. A guy from Florida gets in there. He's a lefty. Same deal. Tender boat just pulls up at the shore. Boom, boom, he gets his. Tender boat comes out, grabs it, So I'm out here by myself now. And about 2 hours later, mine come in and I got a shot on mine. So, yeah, my brother-in-law says, "Well, I was looking in the binoculars just to make sure you're still alive, moving around." It was painful. It was painful. My foot was in bad shape.
And your fourth one was, what was that one you said?
Man.
Damn, I can't even remember. I should have wrote them down. I didn't even end up writing them down.
Let me think.
Oh, Whistling Dog. Yeah.
Black belly. So we'd been chasing those things down at Choke Canyon, seeing them, whatever, and so I just got my mud boat, and we was trying it out down at Choke, and ran across some, put pretty nice stock on those things, and it was just a lot of fun. So we had all shot, and we all got one. Well, before I could get to my boat and get them picked up, an alligator had come up and grabbed one of them, so we only had 2. I wasn't going to mount one, so we did get 3, but I still got my, photograph with one and registered.
Nice. Clay, you got anything to say? You want to shout out our partners?
Yeah. So shout out our partners. We got CNC Duck Calls hanging up back there. They make acrylic custom calls. They do duck, goose. They even started making whistle calls now.
They do wood too.
Yeah, and wood.
Yeah.
Also KT Customs hanging up there on them. They do custom paracord work. Lanyards, slings,
Game tote.
game totes.
That's actually going to be a giveaway. That whole setup right there. If you want to grab it, Clay, go ahead. That's going to be a giveaway.
It's nice.
Damn.
Yeah, that's going to be the giveaway. A call from CNC and then the paracord work. We also have CW Waterfowl Taxidermy out of Arkansas. Yeah, man. This is kind of this is a topic question. What is your favorite species to chase and why so far?
Well, generalize it more into sea ducks probably. I love sea duck hunting. I've layout boats, the whole deal is just out of this world.
We're planning to go to Rhode Island next year
nice.
to hunt, so we're kind of pretty excited
Hopefully
about that.
they get you in the layout boats.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I get
He's
seasick
been worried.
real bad.
He's been
so.
texting me worrying about it, so I'm like, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean the whole experience with the layout boats. The tender boat gets out away from you, and the seals get curious. They'll pop their heads up. I mean, they're just right there, 20 feet away. What's going on here? Just watching the wildlife like that. It's really cool.
Yeah. Well, where'd you go? You went to Rhode Island, or where did you end up going?
We done Massachusetts. We stayed in New Hampshire, but we was hunting northeast Massachusetts with Captain Riley, and that was some good hunting there.
You shot the common?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got my common otter with him. Yeah.
What is the hardest bird that you've had to hunt so far?
Hands down, the black duck. I mean, those things have eluded me. I don't know. Let me throw that back up. Red-breasted merg, I've shot at those. Actually, probably in my mind now, humbly, a flock shot. There was drakes in there, but it's hard. It's hard to focus in sometimes. But I've shot several hens, just hadn't. But I can say the same with the black duck. But you can get a hen or drake.
Right.
So, but just hadn't got it done on either one of them.
I've been hearing some stories. They say you're the man with everything in your blind bag. What is one thing you keep in your blind bag?
What don't I have in my blind bag?
That's kind of what I was
I
told.
got to have a special truck to carry my blind bag. No, I like gadgets and stuff. So, I mean, I always got my calls in there. Sometimes now I'm shooting my. If I'm around here, I'm shooting my vintage shotgun, so I've got some extra parts. But I got my coffee. I got to have that. Some shells, whatever. Just trinkets,
Yeah, right. If you need it, you might have it.
No,
Huh?
that's right.
You got any hunts planned for this year?
We're going back to Alaska to a little cast and blast
nice.
off of Kodiak, but I don't foresee getting any species. Maybe a red-breasted merganser, but I would sure like to shoot another harlequin.
Are you going through the UWC with them? Or no.
Actually,
got
some
you.
guys that we hunted with on St. Paul, they have started a little outfit
nice.
and can go with them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty hard hunting dude. So
Nice. What is, I guess, out of your four, what's your top one that you're ready to get next? That you have left?
Well, I think the unicorn's going to be this Phobos, but that black duck, I got to get. I've seen some really beautiful mounts with the black duck. They are a beautiful, beautiful bird, and I guess the black duck would probably be my next go-to.
Yeah, I've been seeing some really good mounts. I don't know. It's a lady, I guess. She mounts on Facebook. I follow her, and her black duck mounts are insane.
Yeah, I like to see the coming coming off the water with their wings down, and really get one good pump to get off the water. Those look really good.
What are some couple funny stories that's happened to you throughout the years of chasing waterfowl?
Well, I told you one of them, flooding my boot out. It's not funny. It's kind of funny now. But
It wasn't
died.
it?
I almost lost my foot. It's not, but.
Was it actually that serious?
Oh, yeah.
You had to go to the hospital and all that?
No. I toughed through it. I did have wool socks on, which I believe helped. But it wasn't a complete flood out, but it was my foot was wet.
Nothing else was
especially
there.
it's that
In 2
cold, it
degrees.
don't matter. Yeah.
In 2 degrees, so it's painful. I mean, first thing you want to do is get your waders off, get your foot dry. Well, that wasn't an option. So I think you guys already heard the story about, me coming over the boat on the Columbia River.
No, we haven't heard that one yet.
Okay, well, yeah. So
I want to hear it now.
Yeah. The guy's like, okay, we're going to put you off here and set out some long line decoys and hunt off the rocks. Well, he's pretty close to the shore, and I could see the rocks, but apparently the rocks was deeper than what I thought they was. So I go over, and I didn't flood my waders, but I probably look like I don't know, what comes to mind when a cat with a, on the side of a.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I probably looked up, and my eyes was saucered up, and all my boys was laughing. I'm like, hey, y'all gonna help me out here? Let me drown in the Columbia River. So that was serious but funny now. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Finally, they did get a hold of me, and
Wait, is that the one Danny was telling us about? Oh, so that was you.
Okay,
I didn't know
that was you then.
it was me.
Oh, he didn't tell us who it was.
He said buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay. Yeah. Clay, you want to add anything?
Yeah. I gotta say, if it wasn't for you, I don't think any of us would be here
Wow.
talking duck hunting, anything like that. Because your son has got me into duck hunting.
Which got me into duck
Got
hunting.
him into duck hunting. He's got him into duck hunting.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So
Yeah,
that's why I said this has been an anticipated episode that I've been really
Yeah.
looking forward to
We-
because
Nice.
I mean
Yeah.
I'm like I said I've known you for a long time and growing up I really wasn't into waterfowl hunting. I was more deer and stuff like that. And now that I'm getting into it, man, I've known come to the house when I was a kid. I've known you've always been into it. So this has been
Nice.
one of my very look forward episodes for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
We first moved here, and I was in 7th grade, I believe. And my brother went to school, was same grade as Colton. Colton Thompson was my brother. But
Yeah, okay.
yeah, they got in trouble too. But anyways, I remember our first hunt. I went with Colton. It was at what's that guy's name? He had a sunflower field over in Whitney somewhere. Anyway, he had some tank that Colton had permission on, allegedly, at least. But we hunted
Go
there.
with that.
We hunted there. That was before I had waders or anything. We got there.
What you all hear stories from Colton. He's going to be on here too.
Yeah, we got there so early. It was my first time. I was like, man, this kind of sucks. I was freezing. I didn't have waders yet. My first time. I had a 410 single shot, but we ended up shooting like 2 birds that time. Then
Get them?
Huh?
Did y'all kill him or no?
Yeah, I didn't hit nothing, but they did. Yeah. But after that, we went and jumped some tanks, and you had an old dog, the old white dog. She was in the back of the truck with the ducks.
That sounds like Judy.
Yeah, we got back to the house and there wasn't a duck one left. She ate every
Once she eats
single.
her pill, though, she's really good.
She ate every single bird. There was just a bunch of feathers in the back. And
Y'all
also,
wouldn't go clean them anyway.
yeah. And we hunted down in Aquila one day, I think with Kevin McCowan and them.
That's the first time I ever hunted with
Yeah, so
Colton.
I think that was my second time ever duck hunting, and a couple of our buddies that we grew up with came with us too, and still didn't have waders. And of course, we got there and they didn't know the lake came up, so the whole 87 over there was all flooded. And we got out there and oh my
Was that
God.
Hackberry?
Oh, yeah. Game
Yeah.
on.
I think
Yeah.
that was with you.
Yeah.
I think I might have been with you guys. Was Wyatt Rumfield with us?
No,
No, okay.
that's a different time. No, we got out there. All I had was my muck boots, and 2 steps in, it was to my knees, and it was probably
At least it
40,
wasn't
50.
2 degrees.
Yeah, it was probably 40, 50 degrees, not too bad.
But
But
y'all did good up in the
oh
flood.
no, we didn't
flood.
shoot a single bird.
Really?
No, we had one duck buzz by, and one I think it was a woody that buzzed by, and that was it.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Usually when Aquila floods, it's
yeah, that's what they were saying. They said it was so good, and we got there and didn't see a bird one. We also got there really late, so maybe I can't remember. Maybe we just didn't get the spot, but
well, that's public hunting for you.
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Like I said, we were lucky enough last weekend to shoot 9 teal, so
Yeah.
we're pretty happy about that. But
Blue
there's-
wings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
over
Yeah,
there.
we went to Aquila. We shot
Nice.
9 or 10.
That same
yeah.
area we were just talking about.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we shot like 9 or 10.
No green wings, all blues?
Yeah,
all
all
blues.
blues.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there was quite a few people. They came in. We walked. He tells me this is a short walk, right? So I'm thinking, oh man, I'll be there, no problem.
I had Arkansas.
I'll wake
was
up at
short
4
walk.
o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get to the hole, make sure nobody else gets there. This walk was from here to Hillsboro.
In the mud?
In the mud.
Yeah.
He's like, no, that's not that bad. I was like, dude, I'm carrying.
It's 800 yards.
No.
Yeah, I measured
1,800.
it. No, I measured it on Onyx. It's 800 yards, but it is down the, it's down that creek.
Oh, yeah.
And the muck, it's ankle deep mud
Yeah.
at
This is
least.
the trail my dad told me
Yeah.
about. He
No,
said
your dad.
Your dad took the long way.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Your
Yeah.
dad, he went through the brush. You
Yeah.
know that brush out there gets chest
Oh,
deep.
yeah.
And he's like, I'm just gonna
Big.
cut through. All right.
He
That was a mistake.
calls
He was
us. He's like,
dying.
hey, where y'all at? I'm like, the light over here. I could see him going through the brush.
He got back to the blind. He's like, I gotta sit down. I gotta sit down.
he said he almost didn't make that.
Bring out the snack.
And then these guys, they came in with the boat, And I told him, I'm not walking back. I don't care who has to walk back. I'm not walking back. I'm riding back.
Yeah.
And we actually got stopped by the game warden on the way out.
Yeah.
And we had to jump the game warden off 3 times.
Yeah, I got there, his boat wouldn't start, and still got one of us a ticket.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
get a
us.
ticket
For the first time, wasn't us.
his dad, John, got a
No hunter's ed.
Yeah, he thought this whole
But
time
he
he got
thought-
stopped 3 times this year. Never
yeah.
asked about his hunter's ed, but turns out he's a year too old or
A year.
too young.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it was September 71.
Something like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
72. Okay.
Yeah.
72.
That makes sense.
Because it was funny because we got stopped opening day of dove. We were all dove hunting.
Yeah.
And
He's got the worst luck.
I think Greenhill, what's her name? Is her name Greenhill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lady,
she,
yeah.
she showed up and she was checking us, and she didn't say anything about his hunter's ed. And then
I guess he
this
just
guy,
looks old enough.
this guy, yeah,
He's got that big white beard.
Yeah, yeah. And then this guy, we just seen him at the boat ramp. We were pulling out, and he checked all of us. And like I said, for the first time, me and Clay had nothing to worry
Yeah,
about.
I wasn't
We
even nervous.
I didn't even care. I seen him at the boat ramp, and I was like, hey, whatever. I have my
I'll
stuff.
tell you a story, quick story about, we was on a duck hunt on Aquila. I never pull my shotgun out of the bag. It's an over and under. I just cooked breakfast on the boat. Everybody else shot, and a federal game warden showed up there at Dairy Hill, and I was somewhat cocky about it. You know, he was looking for lead. You know,
Right.
checking all the bullets and everything. Only assumption he made all day was he pulled my gun out, seen it over and under, slid it back in, zipped it up. I didn't think anything about it. So he was, had that deal, he run, make sure you
Yeah.
got a plug in and all. Only assumption he made it, he drove off, I go, I think I got a couple lead shots in my shotgun. It was just the start of second dove season.
Oh.
I'd shot a few dove, but I never pulled it out.
Yeah.
I would have convinced him
Right,
at
yeah.
that time. I launched him, and then the state game warden drove him up. Well, we told him that guy just hit us. He called him on the radio. Y'all are good to go.
Yeah, he did the same thing for us. We had one lead shot.
Rolled around in the boat. I think it came out of
Yeah.
his dad's dove chair. He brought his
Yeah.
dove chair to hunt.
Had
and it was laid out
one
unzipped.
lead, and he was
Yeah.
checking. He's like, "What is this?" And he had this little thing with a magnet on it, and we're like, "Hey, well, we have all steel. That's all we
Yeah,
have.
then we had to get all our bags, check
Yeah.
every shell in the bag.
Everything. Yeah, it was.
Well,
Thankfully, it was just the one hidden in
Yeah.
there. But
so he get a ticket for it?
No,
not the shell, but for the
hunter safety,
hunter
yeah.
safety,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then his cousin.
But he says
for-
it's just a fix-it ticket. He said you just go tell the judge you'll take it and show proof, and they dismiss it. So.
and his cousin had trouble with the tags on his boat. He
Yeah.
just bought it. His cousin has
A dealer's
dealer license. So
He
he
gave
just
him
got the
trouble
boat,
about
and
that.
there was kind of like an ordeal about that. But I told the guy, I said, "Hey, we're not going to jump you if you're going to give us a ticket. So
Yeah.
you're going to be screwed."
Yeah, he asked for a jump again. We're like, well, depends what you're gonna do with that book.
So, yeah, man. Clay, you want to add anything else?
No, man, I think we've touched just about everything. I can't think of anything else. I mean,
Cade?
like I said, if it wasn't for you,
Yeah.
none of us would be
Yeah,
here.
I
So.
wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Even though you probably never even thought about it, but
Y'all
thank
really
you.
enjoy your try to drive some of them. I know you're flying so much quicker, and
Yeah.
you time off, but we done Maine with Otter Pro up there. He's a good one.
Y'all drove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm down
actually,
with
I
driving
flew to Bangor, and my brother-in-law picked me up in Bangor. But so we drove back, just a sightseeing tour. Come back, went by Niagara Falls, and seen just a lot of good
Wow.
stuff. Down through the Great Lakes. Nice trip. So we was like. At that time, like, well, what's after 41? It's like, well, I don't know, squirrel slam, quail,
Turkey
quail
slam, yeah.
Turkeys. Well, there's so many things, but the times we spent in the truck, just the stories, getting to know each other,
Yeah.
it's been a great. And again, the cuisine up there in Maine, the man's wife, you stay at his house. Man's wife, she goes down and picks up the lobsters right off the boat.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
And he steams them. He don't boil them. He steams them. Steaks. A lot of something people don't know is blueberries is like a big deal in Maine. They're everywhere.
Really?
Just fields and fields of rolling hills of blueberries. So it's blueberry pie with pretty much every meal. Man, the cuisine is all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check out Otter Pro. They're good.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to check those guys out.
I'm down for driving everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a truck
man,
driver,
you
so I'm
know.
used to driving. I've never flown before, and I'm not looking
You never
forward-
flown before?
Nope, and I don't want to.
Well, I mean, pretty much Alaska's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot of time off, but go through Canada, and I don't get firearms into Canada.
Yeah, yeah,
is a real
Yeah.
problem.
You can't even bring a semi into Canada now, can you?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
I mean, it'd be a pain in the butt to do it.
God bless America, baby.
Indeed.
No, okay. This is kind of like a little question thing that we ask. It's kind of like a quick fire round. What's your favorite duck call brand? Do you have one?
I've got quite a few, but any $130 calls, I just love them. You
Right.
know, and that seems
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a price. 737s are good. I like them. Boss came out with one. It's a good call. I think it may be in collaboration with 737. R&Ts, I mean, any $100,
Yeah.
$130 call.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
What's your dream species to shoot next?
Oh, it's got to be the black duck.
Yeah. One piece of gear you won't hunt without.
That's a tough one. I would like to say my coffee thermos. I love to take my coffee thermos.
Well, that's
I love
funny
to
because the
have
next question is, are you a coffee or energy
some-
drink?
hands down, black coffee. But I do like to take my calls. With that said, they just go with me a
Right,
lot.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't necessarily blow them a lot. I don't. Calling still works, but it's your decoy setup and your
Right.
hide that's gonna get you,
Yeah,
killing
absolutely.
ducks. But yeah, my calls. I would say my calls.
Yeah.
I like them to have them with me.
Public or private?
Private.
Yeah.
Yeah, hands
It's
down.
easier.
Well, I might be used to a little more motivated, probably when you guys knew me back when, but now, that competition, there are guys coming in now that's really passionate about duck hunting, you guys, but there's some people that maybe need to hunt with somebody for a little bit,
Right.
and, it's public. They're going
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
He's
Free
been
game,
telling
do
me
what you want.
he
Yeah.
hunts in Arkansas a lot now, and he's been telling me some crazy stories about up there.
Yeah, I lived up there for a couple of years, and man, I was not in for. It was when they're my buddies. I met a couple buddies up there, and they kept telling me how crazy it is. I was like, it can't be that bad. But it's as crazy as they think.
Yeah.
I mean,
Somebody said they are banning like the boat races.
oh,
and
they
stuff.
did last year. Yeah. No more boat races.
Yeah, they
So-
took high performance exhaust off of.
Yep.
You can't do that with the mud boats anymore.
And a lot of the WMAs have limits, horsepower limits on mud motors and on outboards.
And I get it.
Yeah.
It sucks, but I get it.
Yeah.
A quick story about Maine. Maine's got the highest tides, according to those guys, the highest tides in the world. Where every 12 hours we get a new tide. So there's little, it's little pull-offs, little parking lot, no bigger than the size of this room. So even in duck season, but mostly in the off season, people coming up to do lobsters or whatever. So they'll pull their truck down in there, like, look at this, a great parking spot.
Oh no, I know
12
this is
hours
going.
later, they're like, hey, somebody stole their truck. Like, no, it's 12 foot underwater.
Oh,
my God.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's crazy high tides. I mean, some of those, you go up against the walls and the tides are 15, 18, 20 foot.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is.
And you can see like the
Oh,
marks.
You
Yeah.
can see kind of the moss, black
Yeah.
marks up high. It's crazy high
Oh,
tides.
I guess that makes sense to you when you see those like lobster shows. All their commercial boats are just sitting on land, sitting
Yeah,
sideways
probably.
there, and sometimes a day.
Yep. Well, we was hunting in layout blinds for the black ducks up in the brackish water. And so he's like, okay, we're going to set you here. In about 15, 20 minutes, you're going to have to move back and just continue moving back. And that's what we did. And we did knock a few ducks down, black ducks, but then a seal steals them. So
Oh, man.
before he comes
Of course.
around,
Yeah.
the tender boat couldn't get around to get them. So no.
Never even thought about seals being like
No.
alligators.
Yeah, they'll steal them. Eagles steal them, but the seals are probably the worst. But,
Yeah, I saw a beautiful eagle on Aquila yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, we're
Trim up.
around looking for birds,
Fully
looking for
bald
teal.
eagle?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nice white head? Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Yeah, we're flying by like, oh wow.
Around.
Yeah.
The only time I've really ever seen was Walling Bend. That's the only place I've ever seen them.
There's been a lot more lately, I think, because they've been, Lisa's mother-in-law's a bird watcher, but she knows just about every eagle's nest in Hill County, and there's actually a lot.
A lot of the Mexican eagles coming around now too.
Mm-hmm. The caracars?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
we see
however
those
you-
a-
however you
This
say
time
it.
of year.
Yeah, we see those a lot in South
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clay?
Going back to Arkansas. So it used to be I just thought
Go ahead.
about the boat races. It used to be everyone launched their boat and there was like an area you couldn't leave till 4 a.m. Hit 4 a.m. and you take off racing. Now you pull up to a boat ramp. There's 50 trucks at every boat ramp down the river, and you have to wait so long now. The time hits 4 o'clock and then someone's already getting ready to back in. So the first person backs in, launches, they take off. The next person, because there's only one lane boat ramp.
Oh, yeah.
So 50 trucks. Some guys barely make it out there by daylight. That's the only thing that sucks about
So
it.
was there somebody there policing that? A game warden?
Yeah,
Like, okay,
yeah.
your turn.
Yeah,
your turn?
there's so many game wardens down there. It's not even funny.
I'm assuming if not, they'll call, huh?
I've been stopped almost every single hunt I've been on down there.
Yeah, and frankly, I think Arkansas may be, nothing against Arkansas or Texas or whatever, but it's just been labeled the duck hunting capital
right.
and
Yeah.
Mississippi Flyway, and so I can imagine getting
Yeah.
a lot of pressure.
It
over
is
there.
great. It's nothing
Oh,
like
yeah.
here. You're sitting in a duck hole and you're seeing thousands of birds just fly over. But still, if you're not in a hole where they want to be, they're not going to get there.
Right.
I've hunted many times. I've seen thousands and thousands of birds. Didn't get a single one in the hole.
But with that said, I believe just from the early 90s, late 80s, I've seen the migration shift. And not just bird shifting, but we used to hunt out in North Abilene, Benjamin, Truscott up in there, where you go out there and you're going to shoot mostly lesser Canadas. Now, you're lucky to get a few lesser Canadas. It's all going to be specs.
Yeah.
And so, but then also, time, you have the season split. I typically won't even get my shotgun out until the second split. And I have it this year and probably won't, but unless, some younger guys
Right.
won't carry a bunch of decoys for me.
Yeah.
And okay, sit right here, sir. But if you'll notice, now when duck season closes, for the next 2-3 weeks, the birds will just be in here
Oh, yeah.
loaded heavy.
Right.
So I don't know if it's a little bit of I don't know. I'm
I
no
do-
biologist, but
Yeah, I do think it's shifting for sure. Because the last few years, I don't know about you, but the last few years, I feel like my hunting has gotten a lot better.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we
hunting,
did.
I'm hunting the same ponds, same spots.
How many we shoot? Lester? 300 and something?
Yeah,
Off of one pond?
Yeah, our tank was absolutely loaded this year, both of them.
just out of
like-
curiosity, what are you doing with all them birds?
I give them. When I try to bring people, I try to give it to most of them. Let them take as much as they want. Then what I take, I'll take it, freeze it up, and make it in jerky.
Yeah. No, you
I
try
can only have so
sausage,
much duck.
grind some sausage.
Yeah.
Divers I don't really mess with too much, but sausage, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Until you get one of them steel shots hung in your grinder, but
Yeah.
mess a knife up. But mix it with some pork, pretty good.
Yeah.
Smoke it a little bit. That's good.
That's kind of what he was talking about. He wanted to do some
Yeah.
of that this year.
Just,
Well,
it's just
you
hard
just got
to eat.
that many. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, but sausage, you can throw this stuff on the grill and
Right.
At the end of the season, when you have 400 duck breasts in the freezer, it's like
right,
you can't. I'm not gonna eat that much fajitas or
Right.
poppers or whatever. So
that's exactly what I was getting at.
I try to split them up into small bags and the stuff and make jerky or whatever. I put in a big 5-gallon bucket or a 5-gallon bag. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Clay? Anything else?
No, I don't think so. Man, you have anything else, Kate?
No, thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you
we
for-
appreciate you having on. Like I said, wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
yeah.
Our social medias?
Oh yeah, I forgot about social medias. Yeah, we're Fowl 41 on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, just about everything. We also have fowl41.com website now. It's got merch. We got our about us things on there, and we're also starting a little thing, kind of like it's like our own little social media platform on the website where you can submit your ducks, and everyone can click on your name and see like how far you are on the 41, whether you're doing it actually through UNC or UWC or just
Yeah,
on
just
your
for
own.
fun. Yeah.
So you guys started, well, see, I've started now, pretty much got everything in Texas. So when I told you I shoot, just bring no vintage shotguns out, the old 1100 and it's sub gauge. So, do subgate stuff.
Yeah.
And kinda build them up like that and makes it fun.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, usually at the end of the year, I'll switch it up, bust out the old over under, or
Yeah.
get tired of shooting them with the
Yeah.
palm.
No, Lance, man, it's been awesome having you on. Thanks for sharing your stories, hanging out with us. This is exactly what I created this platform for, times like these. And like Clay said, we probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, really. I mean, I know you probably never thought about that, but now knowing that's the truth. So we appreciate you. Appreciate you
Colton.
coming on.
That
Yeah,
really
Appreciate Colton a lot.
humbles me,
yeah,
fellas.
yeah. We'll be bringing Colton on.
He let me,
Yeah,
I was 13, 14 years old, let me run around with them. They were 16, 17.
yeah,
So I appreciate
That's humbling.
yeah. So,
Nice. Very
Um,
nice.
other than that, no, just thank you guys for listening, tuning in. We'll be having more episodes coming forward, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Take a kid hunting.